Welcome to Astro Gym Tarot to Christ, where we convert full-time sinners into full-time Christians, and where we're all God's kids and we all matter. Okay, y'all, this is part two from part one, and the devil is busy. He cut my video short because my phone is full, but with all the bullshit I done saved in my phone and all the long, outrageous 20-minute videos I done recorded in lives, my phone has never done this. And I even took the time to go and delete so much stuff out of my storage. And when I tried to record on my phone, still said the same shit. That's the enemy. And God also wanted me to let y'all know that you will be having blockages this week. So don't expect to just have an easy, smooth sailing week. Make sure you pray before you leave the house, and make sure you say your prayer of protection around you and your loved ones, because people will be sending you negative energy this week. God, the thing about that is, I didn't get to tell y'all the good news. God also wanted me to tell y'all that a lot of y'all been praying for a new place to stay. Y'all been praying for a new house, and God has got some things in the work for you. I'm hearing loan approval. I'm hearing somebody else is going to get a huge, generous donation, and I'm getting loan approval. I'm getting a new house. I'm getting a new car, or somebody is going to help you out with a big bill that you need help paying. So somebody is going to donate somebody a huge amount of money. I see like maybe $3,500 to $5,000 due to a natural catastrophe that just happened. I see people being approved for loans or grants. I see a new place. I see a new car. And I see that somebody is going to get help. Either they're going to give you the cash or they're going to pay the bill themselves. One of the two. So just know, with every blessing come a obstacle. So just know that people gonna be jealous about the good news that you're gonna be sharing this week. People gonna be jealous about the blessings that God is gonna give you, and you might even lose some friends this week, because you know they say you see who your real friends are when God start blessing you. So a lot of the people that you've been skeptical about gonna start showing their true colors when God bless you. Best to believe it, they're gonna start showing their true colors. They just stay cool right now because you're going through some shit with their ass. But as soon as God take you up out of that, because you did the hard work and you deserve it, they gonna hate you for it. So just then don't say I ain't tell you. But anywho, I just had to get that out the way. That was a message that God wanted me to get out real quick for y'all. And I was talking about addiction before the last video cut off. And what I was saying, y'all, is I understand what it's like to go through things and be burdened with bills. I mean, it seemed like every time you pay a bill, here go another one. It seemed like every time you pay somebody out, here comes somebody else acting like you owe them something. It seemed like every time you give somebody something, here come another motherfucker with their hand out. But when you need help, ain't nobody there to help you. All of that stuff right there can lead to addiction. And a lot of y'all are single moms. Your baby daddy's in jail. I see a lot of y'all. I see a few people, baby daddies is in jail and they struggling. And I just want y'all to know that God is taking a place. Whoever's struggling, God is going to take their place, and he going to make a way. He going to make sure you get everything that you need. But you got to fix your heart. A lot of the reason God took your significant other away is because you are weighed down with way too many impurities and something. You got a little bit too much hate in your heart. You need to forgive somebody. You've been holding a grudge with somebody that did something to you from your past, and God is calling you to forgive, and you got way too many distractions around you. And then again, you've been making this man your God, and God don't play that. He's a jealous God. And if it's anybody you putting over him, he gonna have his way, and he'll get him right up out the way. If he gotta send him to jail, if he gotta send him down, even if he gotta take him up out this world, so you can bow down and give him the time and attention and the glory that he needs, he will do that. Like, God is not mocked. Whatever you sow, you will reap. And if you giving all your loyalty, time, and attention to another guy, he gonna come see you about that. But God wanted me to tell y'all to keep y'all head up and be strong, because help is on the way. A lot of y'all been praying, y'all been crying to God. A lot of us been even feeling like we losing our mind, and that's just the enemy. Like, stay strong. We don't have enough to stimulate us right now. Like, God got us sitting still, patiently waiting for things, and it's tough when you waiting on stuff. It's tough. It's like one of the worst spots you can be in your life when you sitting there waiting on shit. And addiction will consume you when you bored. Idle mind is the devil's playground, and God wanted me to tell y'all to stay busy. Stay busy doing positive things, though. Don't consume your day with negativity. That's not going to get you nowhere. You're going to find yourself back in the same place you once was, or back even further. God said, find things to do to make yourself happy. Stop being ungrateful. God put a world of things here for us to be able to have something to do, and positive things at that. You know, don't go out fucking with nobody. You know, it's plenty of things you can do. You can go to the park and set yourself up a picnic. You can go adopt a cat. You know, find a companion. You know, you can start a business. You can go out. Oh yeah, and God is calling a lot of y'all to charity. God, a few people in here, God has, I see a few of y'all getting direct deposits. A small percentage of y'all is getting direct deposits, and you really confused about what to do with your money. God told me to tell y'all to go to Walmart. I'm for real. God is telling me this. He's telling me to tell y'all to go to Walmart and grab a few bags and grab some food, some shirts, some socks, and put together a care package. At least about 10 to 20 of them. God said no less than 10. And he said, go out there to the streets. He said, do not take his money to no donations or no charities. God is sick of that shit. He said, stop taking his money to these scheming ass charities and these scamming ass churches. God said, if you want change in the world, go out and do it yourself. Stop half-assing him being lazy. He said, a lot of y'all wondering why you coming up short is because you making his people come up short. He telling you to do stuff and you're not listening. God said, listen. He said, go and help his people. And stop looking for excuses to half-ass help and being lazy. God said, go make you some bags. He said, go order some pizzas. I see about 3 or 4. He said, and go out there and help his people. He said, be grateful for what he is giving you and go out and help people. Because we don't realize how blessed we are. A lot of us, I don't get housing, but a lot of us, I do get help though. A lot of us, not much, but a lot of us get housing. I'm not gonna lie, majority of my money come from working the streets. I am a felon, and a while ago I trusted a man, you know, and he was a lot older than me. I was 19 coming out of care, and he was like 30 something, and he took advantage of me. He lied to me. He had all type of females that he was dealing with on the side of me while trying to win my attention over, that he was dealing with, and then had no ties to letting go. And these women got a hold of his phone. You know, he didn't even respect me enough to even honor my privacy or himself. He didn't even respect himself. And the woman went in his phone, and boom, she was harassing me. And I got tired of it. And I threatened the woman. I told her, look, if you text my phone again, it's on and popping. Because, you know, people be thinking God's people is bitches or something. Like, we can't flip sides on your ass. And that's where you go wrong. Because I ain't too holy to drag your ass. Like, don't get it twisted and don't push me too much. I'm very patient. I'm very nice. But I am a professional kickboxer. And I'm not to be played with. I'm not a joke. And I don't go around disrespecting and overexerting my power on people. I'm very humble. I'm very gentle. And I will treat a person with love and kindness. I'm one of the sweetest people in the world, you know. And I even overlook things that you do this wrong if I feel like you don't know no better. I'm quick to give people the benefit of the doubt, but don't play with me. Don't test my patience and run it out, because that's not what you want to do. Because I'm quick to drag a motherfucker real quick and go ask God for forgiveness and stay away from you so I never have to do this shit again. But yeah, like, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta beat a motherfucker ass, because people be getting shit twisted. God don't want us to be no punk ass bitch. He did say turn the other cheek. You know? He didn't say keep doing it though. But I ain't gonna put that in y'all head. If God say turn the other cheek, he said turn the other cheek. My righteous and his righteous ain't the same thing. And he said lean not into your own understanding. So y'all don't listen to me. I told y'all I'm not perfect. I'm still working on things. I don't hardly ever get into fights. Like, seriously, I hardly ever get into fights, but I have been into fights. That's because I don't mess with nobody. I literally don't got no friends. I don't got no family to call. I don't got nobody I talk to. The only people that call and talk. The only people I talk to are the guys that text me off the website I work on. I don't go out and stand on no corner. I work on the website and I advertise myself as dates. You don't have to put people in what you're doing. You can always be conservative about what you're doing. Because unfortunately, a lot of us ain't able and I understand it. If you a street worker, like, don't feel bad. Like, for real, hold your head up and look your prettiest. Hold your strong face together when you go out there and do what you got to do and make your money. Because at the end of the day, none of these people can judge you. Only God can judge us. They don't know your situation. They don't know what you've been through. They don't know what I've been through. They can't judge you. And a lot of y'all not even full-time prostitutes. Sometimes y'all just get low on bills and y'all overwhelmed. And y'all got to do what y'all got to do. And y'all scared to express that to people because you scared that you're going to be made. The butt of the joke is going to get back to a nigga you didn't want it to get back to. And all these things would happen because it happened to me. I didn't just openly come out and tell everybody I was a prostitute. People got up in my damn business. They'll find a way to figure out what you're doing. And if they ain't got no proof you're doing it, they'll try to insinuate it. So do you. You know, but I always have a plan. I have multiple businesses. I'm not going to do this shit forever. I'm doing this because I can't get the help I need from nobody because I'm a young black female. People discriminate against me because of my record. And then because I haven't graduated school, I ain't finished school. School is a bunch of bullshit. It ain't nothing but a bunch of indoctrinated, watered down lies. And God, unfortunately, listen, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all some real shit. Just because you ain't graduated high school don't make you less than, baby. It don't. It don't make you less than. It's some real live geniuses walking around this motherfucker that ain't finished school. It's some real live people with some real high IQs. They got the potential to make millions and billions off creating their own business. But they suck in school. But let me remind y'all that when God make you strong in one area, he make you weak in the other. And when he make you weak in the other, he make you strong in the area in another area. So don't let these old pompous ass, oh, I graduated and you didn't type motherfuckers make you feel some type of way. Because a lot of the people you see that's prominent and famous today did not receive a high school diploma. A few of them got GEDs, but a lot of them just straight up dropped out of high school because, like I said, when God make you strong in one area, if he make you strong in school, then you probably not gonna be that street smart. But if he make you real street smart, you probably not gonna be that strong in school. See, my sister and my siblings, they're book smart. But see, I'm street smart and I'm a little bit of book smart. Probably could be more street smart if I actually was interested in the content and the stuff that they were teaching. If they didn't have it so goddamn boring and watered down, then maybe I could actually take it in. But see, I have learning disabilities. I have attention deficit and I cannot focus on something if I'm not interested in it. But yeah, like, don't let a motherfucker make you feel like that they better than you because they excel in school. A lot of y'all trap scholars. A lot of y'all business entrepreneurs. God calling you to start your own business. So if you're a felon, by all means, my heart go after felons. When I say I've been dealing with this shit for 5 motherfucking years, it is not easy. And we really need to get together. We really need to get together. God been putting this on my heart for a long time. We need to get together and start a march for felons. Because we supposed to be under the belt of the Bible and all this shit. But the government constantly contradicts themselves. It never fails. And I just feel like white people, not white people, excuse me, let me take that back. I feel like that the government, people that potentially participated in racism, have no room to hold grudges against people that have felonies. Because y'all have did way worse than we probably have ever did. Mutilated families, stole generations of wealth, but did y'all pay for that? No. Have we got reparations? No. So the least we could do is make one mistake. I don't feel like when you first become a felon that they should take all your rights away. And a lot of y'all don't really know the magnitude of punishments and blockages that you endure when you become a felon, because I didn't even freaking know. I didn't know that they block you from housing when you become a felon and you can't get housing. I didn't know that you can't get a decent job that literally help keep you afloat and pay your bills when you're not a felon. I didn't know that it was so many opportunities that you couldn't get a Pell Grant. I was operating one of my businesses and I was in a shootout you know, just at the wrong place at the wrong time. And I was shot in my chest and it came out the back of my arm. And I'm still here. They shot my car up damn near 17 times and I survived. The only I had another person in the car with me. His name was Derek. Derek didn't get hit once. They shot out the passenger side window. They shot me in my chest and I survived. I got away. I drove myself to the hospital. I had a transportation business. He called me to take him to work. And after I got shot, I said my prayers. He was trying to drive my car. I'm like, no, I'm okay because I don't really trust Derek like that. I took him to work, dropped him off on time. I called the police, told them I was shot, and I drove myself to the hospital. Didn't share no tears, then nothing, because it was no reason for me to cry because I was still here with 17 bullets that had went through my car. God still allowed me to be here, so I know I'm supposed to be here. I done been kidnapped, I done been robbed, I done been stabbed, I done been held hostage, and I'm still here. Car wrecks, still here. So I got shot right here, and I wasn't even able to get paid for that. I was supposed to work for Bike Squad, the most decentest job I had in a long time, but the enemy would literally go out his way to steal your blessings from you. Like, for real, when you a child of God, it's like you always encountering blockages to the point to where people around you like, damn, it's something you doing. It's something you doing. No, it ain't nothing you doing. Get away from their ass. It might be them. Because people like that really don't want to see you had none anyway. Because if they did, they'll be a bit understanding. You know, it's really sucky to have people around you. And when you go through something, they try to find a way to blame you. And them right there, them not your people. Because a real friend gonna help you figure it out. They gonna pray with you. They gonna try to deliver you. They gonna try to see what they can to be assistance and lighten the problem, not make you feel guilty about being a righteous human. Because God said many problems is a righteous man, meaning that when you're a good person, you're gonna go through shit just because of your heart. God went through it. You see the story of the Bible. This was the purest man that ever walked the earth. Had the best intentions for everybody up in this bitch. But they still did him wrong. They still fucked him over. They still crucified him, put nails in his hand, you know, stabbed him in his rib case with a spear. They did my father bad. And I hate that. I really do. But at the same time, we going through the same thing. I'm going through the same thing. You know, but as long as it's for a good cause, I ain't even tripping. Because I'd rather suffer for some good than to live great doing stuff that's bad. Honestly. And I know that prostitution is not the best way, but at the end of the day, who gonna hire me? With all these applications that I've put in. FedEx, and if I do get hired, they only hire me because it's a nice shit job and they going through attrition because they don't know how to treat people. Every time I get hired, I get bullied at the workplace. I'm a good worker. Like, people be thinking you only can get fired for being a bad worker. Now, you can get fired for being too overqualified. And that's sad. It really is. And unfortunately, my trust is fucked up when it comes to jobs. I'm tired of going to interviews to have my self-esteem tore down. Only for them to tell me they going to compare me with somebody I know got more credentials than me. And basically make me feel like I ain't got a chance. I was tired of showing these people all my potential and all the business ideas I got and all the accomplishments I've achieved. Only for them to look at me like, oh, you're overqualified. And when I don't tell them enough, I'm underqualified. These people be real deal prejudiced. You know, they do. They be real deal prejudiced. And they don't want to admit it. They want to always blame it on pronouns and all this other weird ass shit. But it be systematic racism. And people be prejudiced. They only want a certain type of people around them that's going to be robotic and kiss their ass. And God's people don't play that shit. You're going to treat them accordingly. You're going to put them in a pure environment. Else they not going to be there. Me, I don't flourish around bullshit. You can't put me around no bullshit, and don't ever let nobody make you feel bad for not wanting to be around some bullshit. It don't matter if it's a job or not. Quit on their ass and go find another one or start your own business. It don't take nothing to post an ad on Google and start your own transportation business. It don't take nothing you can I don't know how you make your money, but it don't take nothing. I wouldn't recommend nobody prostitute, but at the end of the day, I started up a whole nail business with the money I made. You got to start from somewhere. And if everybody blocking you, then you got to take the route that's open. You got to do what you got to do until something better come along. But at the end of the day, just know that even though you go through things that God don't approve, sometimes he allow that just for a testimony. Because it's people that's gonna go through that regardless, and God needs somebody that's gonna be a leader and speak out about how to get through things. So say what y'all want to, but God took me through that because of what I'm doing right now. Because it's people that's sitting there watching this, that's secretly doing this, that's scared to express themselves, that's on the verge of suicide. Because they know that society is going to be hard on them and not show them any mercy or sympathy when they come out. And I'm here to tell you they won't. Watch a certain type of don't do it on don't do it on don't do it don't do it don't do it for the wrong people. Don't do it for the wrong things. Do it for yourself. Do it to better yourself. Make sure if you do something bad, that it's to fund something good. Always transmute that negative energy and turn it into light, because now I have 3 successful businesses. They ain't that successful, but they're successful, they're flourishing. You have to grow businesses. You ain't gonna just bust heaven's floods gates open overnight. You got to work. You gotta work, you gotta put in the work. And the more work and the more consistent you become, you'll see God's rewards. But consistency is the key. But y'all, I got to make my money, so y'all just make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like my channel, and y'all will be seeing more of me. And again, my name is Vanellica. Welcome to Astro Gym and Tarot, where we convert full-time sinners into full-time Christians, and where we're all God's kids and we all matter. I'll see y'all soon.